throwing continues even further. Welcome back to the Thunder Pals Super Mario Maker 2 live stream. I'm your host, Iceberg Mike, and couple things. I didn't get to finish my level. So I had to do that. I told myself I was gonna do it on Sunday. That shit never happened. Then I didn't have a thumbnail ready, and the shit that I wanted to make. It wasn't as hard as the last thumbnail, but it took some considerable tutorial lookup. And I didn't even do it. I half-assed it. I just saw, like, I skimmed through. Oh, that's how you did it? Turned out rather well, though. But, I had to do that. Then, I just didn't wake up early enough. I got a good rest, I guess, but I wanted to be up much earlier than I was. Since I knew I didn't have a finished level, I wanted to wake up at like 12 and like just work on this shit. I didn't wake up to probably like 2. And I think I snoozed the shit, so I woke up at like 3. Don't get old. You don't want to wake up when you get old, at least for me. But Light Gaze or Little Tiger, thank you for coming through. That's crazy, Jamie. Well, technically, I wasn't finished with my level up until I hit Go Live. And I didn't even clear check it. So I'm going to be doing that very shortly. But I don't think we have many entries. I think we have 2, 3 once I clear check mine. So we'll just play with what we got, I guess. What's up, Pleasant Lemon? So I'm gonna go into the Discord. I wish people would stop commenting in the Mega Collab section for Maker 2. That's not for what that is. If y'all want a games chat section, I can do that. As a matter of fact, I will. Okay, we made the channel. Jamie said my defense life has been dragging. Dog, don't even worry about it. You got 3 tests this week and they're all math based. I thought your sister was good at math. What happened? You can just make one for the next one, Jamie. Don't even worry about it. Oh shit, Little Tiger joined the Discord. That's what's up. Okay. Well, it gave me a reason to make a level, so I feel pretty proud of it, at least with the items that I had. Yeah, 12 item challenge levels are meant to kind of inspire you. It can seem like a whack restriction, but I mean, if you were gonna make if you weren't making levels anyway, this is just helping to get you back into it. And you could do what you did with the 12 item challenge as a regular level with 4 items. You can now implement different things. When I was making my level, I was like, oh, I wish I had rails. I could probably do that now. But, you know, that's what it is. Let me get off the intro. And let me clear check this level so you could play my creation. So obviously I'm going first. Oh no, we don't want to do that. I chose to go with the Link Sword too, since that's what we were doing. Although it didn't leave much room for a mushroom, now that I'm thinking about it. So I think what I'm gonna do, just so I use all the items, I'll start you off with a single mushroom. That's what we say, I did it. There's probably a bunch of bugs and flaws, but it's the best I got. Jamie said he's not prepared. What's going on with my chat? Okay, that's being weird. I was afraid of that. There we go. My bad, Jamie. Oh, crap. That was a good thing he respawned. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. I'm throwing in my own level. Oh my god. Come on, give me the sword. My YouTube is doing a weird thing where the bottom of the chat window is being obscured for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. Like where it says your name and in chat, it'll be obscured. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if it's because... like when I scroll, it doesn't do it. It's so weird. Okay. This little mechanic I came up with was cooler in my head than it was in execution. Jesus Christ. I may have to modify that. I like to use a different mechanic. I want to do something similar with mine. Yeah, that was the whole point. Shit. Well, it's not uploaded yet, so what do you got? I do plan on taking the level down due to more of it. Oh, okay. God damn it. Yeah, I was thinking about that. If I die here again, then I'll do it. It's becoming a hot mess over here. Yeah, I can always jump into this hole without fail during play testing. Why isn't another sword spawning? Back to editor. And I think I'm gonna make things easier on everybody. Let me just see something real quick. Mistakes were made. All right. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. Alright, dry bones. I didn't hit Visa yet. I thought I did. Hello. About to be SMR. I'm here for it. Remember, I only spent like maybe 8 hours on this level. It's not gonna be perfect. Are you there, Light?
Oh, you didn't hear me, did you?
I did not.
I said...
That's hilarious. You getting ready to say what you said and you conk out again.
Oh, it still didn't say? I said...
We got a little bit of it. We got and then it cut off. We're getting there.
for flip's sake.
We're getting there.
If I have to make a scream sound effect for the soundboard, I will. Whatever that was. We need that sound effect back.
We do?
Yes.
Okay. I have to find it on my hard drive. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm trying to debate what is on my agenda today. And I got Spinal Crap stuff to do. I got your collab stuff to do. I got other stuff to do. That I need to
drink some coffee.
Go here.
I thought I could cheese that section. I can't. This level's rough. What's up, Ada Zuri? Welcome. How are you? This is 12 item challenge submission time. If you were here last week, we restarted it up. I never got a chance to finish and clear my level, so I'm doing that now. I'm doing okay.
Okay, that's done.
Yeah, it's done.
I needed to let them know I needed head.
Hey, yo.
Oh, sorry. I'll rephrase that statement. I needed to let Sadie know I needed head.
Yes. She's gonna kill you, though.
No. Context. It's Minecraft. And, it's...
Yeah, alright.
It's...
Nice save.
Well, you've seen Minecraft stuff for, hello.
No, I know what that is, but the common person's not gonna know what that is. They're like, what the hell is Light talking about? Especially if they know who Sadie Gamer Mom is.
Hello, Ada Zuri. Welcome. Reminds me I should be on Twitch as well.
Apparently we only get attacked when we do Jackbox, so I might need the mods on deck for next, not next, this Saturday.
Essential stuff? What do you mean? Like, we're always looking for help and stuff, so if you know some things we're missing.
Don't tell me we got another graphic artist on the horn. I hate having to do the spiel every time.
Nope. No. 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 Remember, Berg, this is why I'm here. Kindness. Remember, the light gazer way.
Well,
okay?
No, I wasn't going to.
Kindness.
I wasn't gonna be mean, but I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of annoying.
No.
Because I would love to buy something from a graphic artist, but I can barely buy groceries.
Okay.
That's what's annoying about it.
That's what I was looking for.
Yep, that's it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
We're sorry. If we're looking for graphic design artists, VTubers, models, logos, emojis, and we're not making them ourselves, we're gonna look and shop around. We don't need an advertisement in our channel when we're trying to actually, play a game.
Yep. No offense to you. I'm a little miffed because it's like I do want to help the graphic artists that come across us. It's just I don't have the money and I don't want to waste your time or mine. Like, I'll show you my portfolio. Cool. I'm not buying nothing from it though. That's the part that sucks. Hopefully you understand. I'm definitely not trying to be mean. Alright, so I think I gotta actually deal.
Now, so, my suggestion for that little Koopa room, okay?
Yeah.
You didn't have to make more mobs. You just needed to change that first Koopa into a Buzzy Beetle. That was it. Because that creates an obstacle for the arrows. And now they have to time it. By the way, bomb excavation sucks. I thought I taught you that.
You did, but this is a link level, so I had to at least have you do it once. Although I make you do it twice in this level. The first time is a little tedious, but the second time is... Oh, shit. I'm talking shit and I'm dying on my level. The first time is kind of tedious. The second time is kind of clever. You'll see if I can get to it. Well, I mean, I have to get to it.
Anything more than 3 blocks is tedious. In fact, I know people who would boo it for more than 3 blocks. They're like, okay, you made your point. Why are you dragging this out?
Oh, I actually nerfed it. I made it longer. And I was like, yeah, this ain't it. I think it was like 12 pixels, and I shortened it to 8. And I usually don't include bomb excavation, but because it's Link, that's the only reason why I'm doing it. Because I typically don't like it either. My thing, though, about the whole graphic artist thing, this person asked for 3D VTuber, so it seems like a copy-paste kind of thing, because what part of this layout screams VTuber?
That's why I do what I do, to try to bait, I guess. It's a little dishonest, but it's the only way to really make sure is if they're trying a sales pitch, or if someone is attempting a sales pitch, the best way to get them to continue is to play along. Play along and be like, yes, I am interested. And suddenly they found a mark, they go into their spiel, done. You'd be surprised at how often that works in DMs. When you see a new account and you just DM, hey, I'm looking for graphic design artists. Do you know? Or hey, you get someone who you think is a graphic design artist and say, hey, I'm looking for I'm looking for 3D models and stuff, or 3D graphic design models, or not
Novels.
graphic design models and stuff. Can you help me out? Or graphic design novel or models and emojis and stuff. Can you help me out? Sure. Yeah, I 100% can. And I'm just like, gotcha. They say, no, I don't know anything about that. Who are you? I say, oh, my apologies. No worries. I'm a mod who's attempting to do my job in a different way. Don't worry about me, and I apologize for disturbing you. But if someone is like messing with you,
Yeah, I'm running a timer out on this shit. Oversight. I don't know, but you can still do this. I wonder if I should leave it like that. I say you better increase that shit to 5. You increase that timer. Well, since I'm back in the editor, I can correct that oversight.
although if that was the first obstacle for the red Koopas, like the very first one, I'd leave it just as 3. Or 3 red Koopas and not make it tedious. Like, you never start off strong. Unless you really want to overwhelm the player. Like, if they enter the level and that's the first thing they see, I'd stick with 3.
Or 3 for the arrow parts.
Well, is it the very first thing that they see when they enter the room? Or when they enter the level?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, then that one needs to stay at 3. The next one, I'd switch one of them to a Buzzy Beetle just to make it more interesting rather than up the number of red ones. Because upping the red ones from 3 to 6 doesn't really increase the challenge. That just makes it more tedious. Whereas making the front one a Buzzy Beetle who is immune to arrows is suddenly this is okay, this is a thing. However, there's a little bit more. How do you stop someone from throwing a bomb in there?
I mean, they gotta guess which one is the one with the key.
Mm-hmm. However, the front one being an obstacle now creates a problem because they still had to guess which one to begin with. Or that has to get turned down. So they had to guess which one to begin with. They already know this. More of them doesn't increase the challenge, just makes more work. Whereas one of them being a Buzzy Beetle now is a challenge because they were timing it before. Now they have to double time it and check their shots, not just blindly fire arrows, because that won't work.
If Buzzy Beetles were a part of the rule set, I would love to implement that, but I can't.
What is your rule set?
It is.
I can see, I can look in the Discord and
Yes,
see.
you can.
Mm,
Maybe I could put
got red coins, blocks, mushrooms, note blocks, Bowsers, Koopas, chain chomps. Item blocks, doors, springs. Okay. Then you can put a um you can put a cannonball or a cannon blaster, a small one, but put it at a different height than the first one, than the first winged people. That way they have to still guess, but check their shot. As well as a bomb's not necessarily going to work for this one, because you can't get rid of the blaster with the bomb. That's just me. This is your level, not mine.
I'm here, so.
Also, I included Little Tiger into the collab. No argument on this one. He's not a content creator. He doesn't fulfill any of those roles. He's still getting a damn invite. Fight me. To the Mario Kart, yeah. Fight me.
That's perfectly fine. Pretty sure
Yeah.
I said on a stream I would love for him to be a part of our community more, so.
Oh, he's already a huge person, like VIP status. Whatever you want, yeah, you're good. He wants to play Mario Kart.
I don't even mean that. I just I think he's a stand-up guy, and I'd love to see more of him, if possible.
For the most part, I can make a stickler for rules in most circumstances. That one, he's one of the grand exceptions to all rules. I've long since said, whatever you want, dude. Whatever you want, that's what we're doing. You want no drama? Okay, no drama. You want to be in on a thing? Okay. Wait, you don't want me to play this game? Okay, I'm done. Hey, can you stop talking about it? Done. No questions asked. Thanks. Yep. No problem. Hey, the other guys were like, well, I wasn't done. I said, hey, yo, Little Tiger said we're done. We're done. I don't need another reason. But I wasn't. I don't care if you were or not. He's earned that right. But no buts. It's not so much here when you're making it or not. It's that people have their own creative flair, and interfering with said flair may not actually be a good thing. Let people's creative juices flow on their own. If you have a tip, give a tip, but let them do it. And the reason is this: they can make their own level. Let them. It'll either be good, really, really good, or really, really bad. But do you want to know what isn't going to happen? You're not going to build it for them. Which is what has happened before. Berg's pretty good about, not letting people build his levels for him. But look at it, you can look at it from a different way. How long has I played Mario Maker, or any kind of maker? How long have I watched makers? Not that long.
Probably since the inception of the shit.
Not that long,
You may have not
honestly.
played it, but you definitely.
Even watching, I haven't watched that much. How many episodes have you streamed?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Right. More than I've watched. You probably know a bit more about Mario Maker, and yet here I am giving tips to someone who has way more experience than I do. Hey, yo, like Acer, chill. Let the man bake his own bread.
I mean,
you don't need to tell him what temperature he needs to set the oven for.
If the suggestion makes sense, I'll roll with it. Some people want to say some things that don't make sense. We need more Kaizo stuff. Where's the trolls? Like, what?
Depends on what you're trying to go for. Like in a troll or Kaizo stuff in a Kaizo level or a troll level, great. You want to throw a couple of Kaizo blocks in like a ghost theme level to try to give added effect? Yes, go ahead. Please do that. Don't make him obnoxious, but I'd love to see him. It adds suspense. A little troll here and there to mess with a person's head and make them upset or something. That's fine when you're going for spooky and you're trying to create suspense. But what are you trying to do? Like, when I build a level now, everything has a purpose. Heck, my first level that I ever made was, what, a year ago? Little Tiger with the $5.
Oh yeah, we need hearts and hashtags for Little Tiger. Shit. Do I need to put a sword there? I might need to. Oh, I wasn't even in clear check mode. Alright. We need to put... Yeah, the overlay took a little bit long to get started, but thank you so much for that, Little Tiger. I definitely need hearts and hashtags in the chat for Little Tiger. Matter of fact, I need to do my due diligence.
Where was I? Oh, right, my first level. My first ever level was done over a year ago. Rolla had me make a level for a 3-part level submission. And I think mine was the second level in the series. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and it was you needed the P balloon in Sky level. And it was supposed to be a P balloon race. So my goal was outrun the Podobo with the P balloon. And if you didn't, the Podobo was going to melt some ice, which would create a perma P situation, which would lock you off, which stopped you from going in the door that you needed to. It was the only race level of the 3 that had checkpoints. Now, to my misfortune, I didn't realize that when you destroy a block, pipes and doors, don't reset them. Unless they're vine blocks, they don't reset them. Sucked for me. Actually, that's what I should have done, was put a bomb on the course. Yeah, I should have made the track as a bomb instead of a Podobo, and then just have the bomb go round the course. No, a muncher. Have a muncher go around the course, wait until it hits the bomb, which would then explode the bomb, which explodes the breakable block, which has a vine in it, which then releases the muncher on top of the block, which wouldn't die from the explosion, which then perma-sets off the P, which still blocks your path. But when you go and try to reset it, the breakable block, which is a vine, is reset. That's the only, one of the only blocks that actually repairs itself upon breaking is either breaking or is it? use. I know it's use, but is it breaking too? Huh. When you go back into test mode, can you test that for me? Pretty please. If a block with a vine blown up and you go through a door, and you come back, does the block come back? Because I know if you hit it, it comes back. I just don't know if you blow it up, will it come back? I don't know that. It'll satisfy my curiosity because I didn't know about any of that mechanic back then. Oh, that section looks like death. Did you get muted?
I did get muted. That area, it looks like death, it's not. Springs can kill you if there's enough in the entity space, but that's why you see the 2 bullet bills that are above the note block. It keeps the springs from all crowding up on each other. So you want a vine inside this, and I need to make a door. I'm doing it in the subworld because I use all of my doors in the overworld. And you want a bomb. Let me put it on a muncher so it doesn't move. And we'll put a burner. So, if I got it right, you want to know if a destroyed vine block will respawn if you go for a door or a pipe.
Yes. Hello, the anti-spooky ghost. Welcome.
Oh, I gotta take the auto scroll off. Probably will die before it blows up. None.
I probably should have said save the level before you did that.
Nope. Oh. Alright, let's move this over here.
No, it should be okay.
Okay.
It gets blown up.
It's still there.
Perfect. Alright, so that's an extremely useful thing to know for you level builders. And I do mean extremely. Because that means you can throw in breakable blocks with timed elements, but have them respawn with the use of a door or pipe. Because normally those blocks will stay broken when you go through a door or a pipe, but the Vine ones don't. Alright, thank you for testing that out, Berg. I'm very, very, very happy to actually know that and truly confirm. Because that is a really nice thing to know. to the point, I think in any future challenges you may do, that if you have item blocks and but bombs in concession, you could say if you need respawnables or respawnable blocks, you're allowed to use a vine, but otherwise no vines. Just so that they have a respawnable block, because that's using the vine as a mechanic for the block to come back rather than, you know, hey, it's destroyed forever. That's so useful. That's, if you want to know what my mind is thinking right now, my mind is thinking that's almost game changing in how useful it is. Because now you could have sections where you outrun the muncher and or the bomb or whatever, and if you don't, it will blow up the section, causing you to, you know, get presumably soft locked, except the reset door actually resets it. Like that's huge. Rather than, you know, just use a muncher, which could be cheesed in one way or another. That's really, really, really nice. Anyways, welcome, little tiger. Let me give you the event role in the Discord so you can see the thingy. You get...
Little tiger's acting like a mod. Blast.
Little Tiger was a mod at one point, but I'm gonna give you a really strong caution. I've known him for years. Do not make him mod unless he specifically says to.
Oh, that's like some Pleasant Lemon shit. But we don't need any more mods right now. If someone wanted to be a mod,
it's one of those stressful kind of deals.
No, I get it. Like I said, if someone is like they want to be a mod and like I got vouched from them that yo, this guy's good, then the process of becoming a mod is like instant. Someone saying, "Can I has mod?" That's not gonna really work.
I've actually done that and it's happened before. I was trying to use it as a joke. I was trying to tell James, hey. Or not tell James, so tell the chat, and I said, hey, if I have to ask James to make me a mod just so that I come in there and knock some heads around so y'all chill, I will. He was like, oh, he's asking for mod? Okay, here you go. Wait, what? No.
No, that's not what I wanted.
And I'm a mod anyway, so...
What have I made? No, you're cool, little tiger. I've had my fair share of mods who didn't necessarily roll with us. Like they pretended to roll, but they really just wanted mod because, you know, look at me, I have mod range, I'm cool. And then we had the extreme version of that where someone wanted to pretty much destroy the Thunder Palace from within, which was really stupid because it wasn't going to happen. You might have made a few people quit, but you didn't destroy anything. You just pissed a couple people off. This level's not even that hard. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. any emergency situation, I'd be more than happy to help. Well, that's good to know. But I'm pretty sure the current mod squad's got it. Appreciate any help. Appreciate you being helpful. Oh. This is why you clear check your level and don't use dev exits. Gotta actually make sure that what you're making is beatable. Oh, what the hell? I'm talking mad shit now. I'm in a crazy situation right now. I pretty much gotta wait for another sword to come out.
Suddenly I hear myself 3 times. Welcome, Dai Raiders.
That's crazy. Welcome, Dev. Let me pause this. And boop, boop. When they live redirect, it's hard to get their channel link. I got it right on time. Alright, so Dai gave us a raid. Well, live redirect, it's a raid. Thank you so much. Let's see what you were playing. Let's see, sweet time. Contraband Police. That's what's up. Wait, 3 hours? You did it twice? Or it's a playtest? That's cool though. Oh, I guess he has.
Yeah, his internet likes dying on him.
It looked like he had some problems because no stream is 24 minutes unless it's like a direct or something, and you're reacting to it. But I'm well aware. But it's all good. I hope the game was good. And make sure you're sub to Dai. He's a big friend of the show. I would love to do something with him, whether it be Jackbox or anything else, but he seems to have a busy situation going on. Raid just happened, Jamie, so you're kind of right on time. Although, and this is no slight to Dev because I know he's busy, but when he live redirects, at least the last couple of times he's done it, the people from his stream didn't really say anything. Which I guess they're not obligated to, but it just feels weird. Oh, you got a raid. They ain't saying shit, though.
You gotta get used to it, Berg.
Yeah.
Like you 100% have to get used to that. When you live redirect, you bring lurkers. Lurkers might not even care that you are alive.
I mean, it's cool because it's still watch time and still support. It's just when I get rated, I'm used to seeing names.
Yeah, you're used to seeing it. You're going to be changing that because if you're going to get bummed out because you suddenly went from 5 viewers to 40, then
I'm not. Well,
and all of those viewers.
It's not a real 40 though if they're not interacting, but.
It is a real 40 because they're giving the out. All right, they're not a real raid to you. They're a real raid to everything that matters to the Thunder Pals, except the one thing that Iceberg Mike's just like. But they help the algorithm. They help the watch time. They help your viewer count. They help promote it. To suddenly see 35 people in your stream, YouTube's just like, hey, yo, what? Huh? Huh? What is this? So.
look. I'm not saying that I'm not grateful for the raid, because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that what I'm used to seeing when there's a raid is the names of the people who came in on the raid. You know, little small interaction here or there. I get that's not gonna happen with something like this, but I'm lamenting a little bit. But it's all good. I appreciate the raid regardless. Thank you, Dev. Oh yeah. I need this sword to spawn. Thank you. That wasn't a good idea.
You know what ability Dragonite needs in Pokemon?
What?
Dragonite needs the ability... It needs a new ability. One that says, oh hey, oh hey, you can use Hyper Beam without, getting burned out. Wait, or without having to recharge afterwards. Wait, what? Huh? Well, that's not stupidly broken. Well, how much BP does Hyper Beam have?
Only 5.
There you go.
Well, you can max it to 8.
Still. It'd be like, oh, hey, yo. If that's an actual ability, sure. But it'd only be given to a couple of Pokemon that you would feel, hey, Hyper Beam really belongs on this guy. We feel you should want to use it more on this. Except it doesn't have stab bonus.
Or lose
which
stab.
really sucks. No, well, Dragonite's dragon and flying.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't have stab.
Right.
Which would probably be the best if that thing didn't have cooldown. Well, that's what they did in Legends Arceus, was they could give it strong or swift style, and make them use more PP that way. But with this, let's just say Dragonite's not the top tier choice for every trainer. It's a good choice, I think. Or I think it is, anyway. But it's not the best choice. And yet, having that ability would suddenly be like, Ayo, what? Oh. That's nice. I may still not use Dragonite, but that is really nice to know that if I'm fighting a Dragonite, they could just unleash multiple Hyper Beams on me. Oh, that could be bad. I better have like a Steel or a Rock or a Ghost ready for that, because I could probably expect that. And just pepper it into a few other mons, and just be like, oh wow, that's what they have? Oh no. Random, what's Hyper Beam? 150? Power? I think? Something like that?
It's something like that.
I forget what. But I don't know if... I gotta look this up.
Well, that makes this kind of easy. I guess that works.
Oh, signature move of... Oh, no, it was. Jet to drag... 2 to 3 turns, base power of 90 and 15 PP. Only on the turn is first called. it can't use any other. So that's the problem Outrage has, is when it's used, you can't do anything else for a while. And it becomes confused afterwards. Base power increased to 120, reduced to 10, and if it is disrupted, it is not successful. And it is disrupted if it's not successful due to missing, sleeping, paralysis, protecting, whatever. Arceus. Base power reduced to 90, and its accuracy was 85%. It no longer continues for multiple turns and confuses the user, and instead, the user becomes fixated on using Outrage. Disruption still causes confusion, regardless of whether it occurs on what would have been the final turn of Outrage. So, 90, 85%, and creates problems.
How long the collab's gonna be?
A couple hours. Couldn't be more than 3.
Yeah, the Mario Kart stuff don't usually last longer than 3 hours.
Yeah, a lot of Pokemon can use it. Now let me look up Hyper Beam.
You really like Dragonite?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I'm mad on almost every Pokemon.
Except the Rule 34 ones?
Nah. Don't really care about that. Recharge turn is required after the turn damage is done, during which no action can be used. Hyper Beam will not require if it misses or breaks its substitute, it knocks the out the target. User is targeted by a binding move. That was Gen 1.
Oh, I took the auto scroll off. Fuck.
Hyper Beam will always need to recharge if it hits, regardless if it knocks the Pokemon out or a substitute. The binding move glitch was fixed. If the user has Truant, the recharge and loping around take place on the same turn. Hyper Beam is now affected by King's Rock. In Legends Arceus, Hyper Beam reduces the user's action speed instead of forcing it to recharge. Base power of 1. Outrage would probably still be the better move, because you can usually deal with the confusion.
I think the level's optimized enough. Let's just beat this thing already. The December collab, I know it's a ways off, but if it's gonna happen, you want Little Tiger to be a part of that one too.
Well, I need to wrap my head around it. When I said it was a little ways off, I meant it. Like, people aren't even considering doing things in December. let alone think or planning things out. Like, this is the time you'd plan vacations out. So I'm not giving December's collab any thought at all until a later date.
I know during some, I forgot, it might have been in someone else's collab. They was talking about the last DLC is gonna be out on holiday, pretty much Christmas. So
Yeah, those are just rumors. Like, unless it's been confirmed.
it kind of
Wait.
has, because there was a direct recently that pretty much said it was coming out holiday. They still haven't given a date, but it's gonna come out this year.
So here's the problem you now have. If the collab, or if it comes out anytime after the 24th, you are screwed for your collab. Like, you might as well not even do Mario Kart collab on that week, or anytime that weekend, because now you're competing with New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day, and doing collabs there. You're also dealing with massive people doing family time. So, if a collab is going to happen, it has to happen before then. So, if they drop the DLC late December, in other words, here's the deal. You want a Mario Kart collab in December to take advantage of the Wave 6 DLC.
Yep.
If they do not release the date, then I can't do it. Because if the DLC, or I can't make a collab, that's anticipating a DLC for any specific date and try to align people's time for a date that I don't know when I need to know the date to make the collab happen. I could be like, oh, it's going to happen on the 26th, or oh, it may happen on the 28th, or oh, it may happen on the 31st, or something like that. I can't say that. Then you also have the fact that if it happens early, which Nintendo would really, really be good for, like, dropping it on, say, Christmas Eve, so people would buy it or something. So it's there for the holidays. If it drops early in December or late November, we're good. We are absolutely good. If it drops late December, like anytime after the 23rd, you're screwed. Can't do it. Like, we might as well find a different collab, because actually no, yeah, because if we can't do a mega collab on the later half of December, that's not going to work. You're going to compete with people's family time. And if they don't give a release date before then we're SOL. So you gotta hope that they drop that information sometime in November. Otherwise, you're gonna have to think of something else you may want to do for December. Because you can't make a collab based on a variable when you need a lot of concrete information, especially when you have holidays to compete with.
I'll compete with your holiday.
You have fun with that. Because people like me won't have a problem doing anything. Whereas almost the entire world is going to want to spend it with close friends and family, not sitting there and being like, oh, hey, let's stream. Like, the number of streams either goes up, or way down because of that. But most people don't want to stand there and plan a collab for Christmas. Hey, let's do a mega collab on Christmas Day. What?
I mean, I wouldn't want to do that.
Right. Let's do a mega collab on New Year's Eve. What?
Actually, I wouldn't mind doing that.
You might, or you might not. Some other people would, especially when they're just like, let's watch the ball drop.
I'll drop your balls, pause.
So,
No, you got a point.
So
I know a lot of people are thinking the same thing. They want to do something special for the DLC, so I just kind of want to make sure that like
if it was a or a small thing, you could probably get like two or three people to try to hit something up and make some kind of variable day. Okay, little tiger, you enjoy your dinner.
yeah.
And make some kind of variable for around then, because you could be like, hey yo, I'm pretty sure, because hold on, here's the pitch you would have to give to people, alright? And this is why the mega collab for Mario Kart at the end of December, with them not announcing the specific date, will not work. Be like, hey guys, I'm pretty sure that Nintendo's gonna drop the Wave 6 DLC sometime in the end of December. I don't know the date. And it may not actually happen. But would you guys like... But I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. Like, all signs point to it. But nothing's been confirmed. But I'm very sure that they're going to do it.
Very sure.
Like, they almost have to. Would you guys like to
Please
do a
believe
mega
me.
collab? Or would you guys like to do a mega collab around Christmas? Would you guys like to join me for a 12-player mega collab right around Christmas time for the Wave 6 DLC? Wait, so you know it's coming out?
Come on,
No, I'm
do
not
it.
at all sure, but they're probably going to. Do you have a day? No, I don't, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be around then.
It'll be great. Come on.
You see the problem. Like, it's a pretty big problem. And doing a Mario Kart 8 collab and not the DLC, it's just like, they'll be expecting it. But at the same time, it's just like, they'll say, yeah, I kind of don't want to get burned out before the Wave 6 comes out. I'm just going to wait for the Wave 6. So you got that to do. Plus holidays, plus all the variables. It just sounds like such a bad idea. But if you really, really want to try it, you can try to sell me the idea on why it'll work. And I'll give that idea to other people. And see if they'll buy it.
I mean, it's gonna be the last DLC for Mario Kart 8, allegedly. Like, I would love to do all 96 tracks in one sitting, but I get that that may not be attractive to people during the holidays. I don't really have a convincing argument other than it's Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's
Even if the DLC doesn't come out.
right. Like that's why, or that's not why I was hesitating, but now that I'm actually thinking about it, I'm just like, without confirmation, December Mega Collab has to be special. Wave 6 would be solid, but I'd need a truly confirmed release date. Whatever that release date is, we can roll with the Mega Collab then. Like, if the DLC were to drop, say, like, let me pull up my calendar. September, October, November, December. If it were to drop, say, the 23rd or the 22nd. Perfect. Perfect. Like, that would be absolutely golden for DLC. If it 23rd, 22nd, 1st, 20th, 19th, 18th, 17th, 16th. If it were to drop the 15th or the 16th, beautiful. We could roll with DLC Mega Collab then. If it were to roll up to if we got a confirmed 23rd release or 22nd release, I could even spring for it then. But that would be my limit.
Why is this level so hard?
So I'm just
Yeah.
if it's a confirmed thing, I can roll with it. But I need to know if it was confirmed by December 1st. Otherwise, I wouldn't really be able to organize the collaboration because short notice mega collabs are bad. Like, really bad. And you want to start nailing in people before then, which means all things point to like mid-November for starting that collab. Like everything says, let's not even worry about it until about mid-November when we could potentially get more information.
Oh, I'd have goofed.
Like I could even pitch the idea of, hey, let's do a mega collab, because there's another idea you could do. You could do, instead of a mega collab, a smaller collab of, hey, so I got 2 games in mind. We could roll with either one. We could roll with Mario Party Superstars as a collab, even though it's not going to be a mega collab, but whatever. A Mario Party Superstars, or if the DLC comes out by then, we could roll Mario Kart 8 Wave 6 DLC with viewers. Eh? And people would be like, could do that. And if it doesn't come out, we'll just play Mario Party Superstars like we intended. You know, that actually sounds like a good idea. Actually, that sounds like a really good idea. That would kill the mega collab. But that would actually give people we're playing a game around, sort of around the holidays, and because it's limited to, because that's limited, you could actually do it on the holidays, because it's so much easier to nail in a few people for the holidays when it's just like 2 or 3 people, just enough for Mario Party Superstars, whereas nailing in 12 for the holidays just sounds like a fail. But it's up to you. Like I said, I'm not even going to give this any more thought whatsoever until mid-November, because too many variables, too many people have way too many plans and way too many thoughts. Like, it's not even Thanksgiving and we're talking Christmas. Heck, it's not even Halloween. They haven't even taken the Halloween candy off the shelves and we're talking Christmas? Yeah, no. Like people are already upset over that. I don't want to rub more salt in the wound.
I mean, it'll be here before you know it.
It will be. And when it is, we will worry about it. Not before. No headaches beforehand.
Oh, wow. One century later, when I'm finally gonna finish beating this for the clear check. Jesus Christ. finally made it. Man, this is gonna be a tough boss to defeat. Shit. Oh, this has been kind of a fail. I haven't been able to freaking beat this shit. And now I'm at the end and I made the boss too hard. Sucks to be me. I wish there was a way I could like insta crush Bowser and make it make sense. Because I have the bullet bill launchers that can do it, but this really sucks. You still there, Light?
Yes.
Okay. How
Do
am I gonna do this? See, if it was Super Mario Brothers 3 Bowser, I could just do the whole having butt stomp onto question mark blocks and we'd be good. I think he can destroy those with his butt stomp or ground pound. But then I would lose the Link sword. So I'm stuck with SMB 1. What if... I would need more items for this to work, because I would need something to trigger to drop the thing on him. But it was a thought. Because I could have the as he jumps up, these springs could push him back into this corner, and something would fall on him and he would get killed. But it doesn't work that way. How about placing Bowser in a little hole? I mean, that's actually pretty ingenious. We need Light Gazer to rant, say something political.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know, your rants are pretty entertaining. I'm not even gonna lie. Mike, you might as well make this stream you building your level. Word. I mean, I did a bunch of stuff off stream, but yeah. Right, so what? You wanna. That's actually not a bad idea. Instead of every week, we do every 2 weeks. This way it gives more people more time to work on their shit. Because clearly I didn't have the time to do it. That's not a bad idea. Because it is starting to get late. By the time I clear this, I figured though, since there wasn't that many submissions, it wouldn't be that bad. But if I get stuck on a level, it might take a long time. So yeah, I think after I clear this, probably a good idea to end. And then next week we'll play the submissions. I mean, the building time could be 2 weeks, but I don't know. It'd be a good idea doing it so often people might lose interest. Well, yeah, do it. Making the building time 2 weeks kind of solves that. So yeah, I'm gonna move with that. One of these per month. Sure. I've seen worse typos, that's fine. Maybe console like, because you might have another idea that might just be good. I'm just a silly mod. I mean, give yourself more credit. You have good ideas.
Don't la, la, la. Don't assume that it's just my ideas are like the ones that, you know, hold on. I need to form that thought a little bit better. It's not only my ideas that matter or anything. It's just I have a way of rolling with an idea and really, really, really making it shine. It has nothing to do with you or anyone else, and I'm not saying anyone else doesn't have good ideas. I'm just usually able to tell you, is your idea a good one? Is it not a good one? Maybe I could give a couple of pointers to really make it shine. For example, that cannonball blast or that cannon blaster at the beginning of the level. Once Berg added it, I saw him miss shots. I really saw him miss shots. He got used to the timing, but that's going to seriously mess with people. Because it caught Berg, and he knew it was there.
Mm-hmm.
Naked pipe.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure a way for it to make sense.
Rotate it. Have it hang from the ceiling.
I kind of wanted to be symmetrical. That's my problem.
Oh, in that case, I honestly wouldn't even. Your level, your way. Don't say a thing. I got a ping from devs.
Yay, ping.
Yeah, they weren't happy about what I said.
What did you say?
Mel was saying, alright, someone was asking Mel, how's the job so far? She said, boring as shit. But they forced her to watch a bunch of orientation videos about ethics and harassment and policies.
That sounds
I
about
said,
right.
I said, no harassing of the Mel, unless she's into it.
I mean, that's pretty funny, even though it might catch some people off guard.
It did.
That's pretty funny.
I thought it was pretty funny.
So he's like, what do you say? Relax. Alright. I kind of got what I wanted. Although, now that I'm looking at it, this arena might be too huge. Could probably use some shrinking.
Oh, I see what you're saying. One of these per month. It only it depends on interest. That's how all of these, including the mega collabs, work. If there's no interest, they die. I will kill a mega collab real fast if I start seeing only like, hey, I've given you guys an entire month and I've done my due diligence in promoting this. Why do I only have 6 people interested at all? And 2 of you aren't even streamers, huh? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill the mega collabs because y'all ain't interested. Let's do something else. Because what do you do when other people aren't interested? do a grand event for 2 people. Might as well just say, hey, let's play Mario Party with some friends.
If only 2 people showed up, that we're definitely changing gears.
That's
Thankfully,
what I
I've
mean.
never had that problem. Although
It's the same thing with Jackbox. If you're doing Jackbox and you only have 3 or 4 people total, yourself included, it's just like
that
it's a
does
problem.
that does hurt. Not gonna lie.
Welcome back. So that's all it is. If there's interest, you roll with it. If there isn't interest, you change gears. That's how it's always going to be. Like if people were interested and more people seem to want to be a part of it, do them every week. Do them twice a week if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if there's no interest, think of something.
I think we'll stick to the monthly thing for now. Cause there was at least like 6 people who said they would do something, but I think only like 4 people made a level, including myself. So it's like it's there, but it's not there. There's not enough there. So I think I'll stick to a monthly.
Oh, right. I am going to DM you a thing. I need to find you. There you are.
So I shrunk the arena, so it's not so ridiculous. Okay, I like that.
Alright, there's something else I was gonna DM you too. Let's see, what was it? I gotta find it from someone else. Ah, there you go. Iceberg Mike, you ready for the most horrifying thing you've ever seen? Ever. One of the most. It's actually good and wholesome and happens every day under normal circumstances, but this was altered in such a manner that while it's still extremely true, it's also one of the most horrifying things you could ever actually see in your life, even though it's completely true. Would you like to see it?
I was gonna say the birth of a baby, but
Oh no, this is way worse.
that
There
shit
you go.
that shit could be potentially terrifying. I got a lot of DMs. I need to look into this.
Berg's popular for the first time in his life. How's it feel?
Weird. People like me. Weird. It's kind of wonky. When you're not used to, people, you know, giving half a shit about you, or even a full shit about you, Now all of a sudden you got people who follow you and think you're cool and like you, want to be friends. It's a I don't want to say I'm not grateful for it, but at the same time, it's like, nani? I thought I was trash. Wait. At least trash to others. I don't think I'm trash, but to the normies, I'm trash. Oh yeah, I meant to say, they still have the text in the DM. I was gonna text you, DM you. Relax and funny gaming never got back to me, sadly.
Aw.
But I never sent it. It just kind of sucks to be me because she's awesome. And I would love for her to be a part of the collab. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Whoa. Whoa.
You want me to post that in Chillin' Chat General?
No, please, please don't do that.
You sure?
Don't
Would
do
you
that.
like me to? Would you like me to ping Lemon
Sure, you
or not Lemon D and the Wizard
I mean,
and Iman?
I mean, they probably want him gone anyway. He's probably only still here because of me.
Oh no, not that. The other one, the picture.
Oh, that's what I was supposed to be looking at. Was this the head you was looking for earlier?
No, it was a joke. Yeah, it was a joke, Lemon.
And I'm making a joke about your joke.
I gave Berg a picture about something real that happens literally every day, and I do mean every day, millions of times to millions of different people, and it's perfectly fine. Except this was shown in a way where you turn something that's absolutely perfectly fine into a yo, what?
I don't even know what I'm really looking at, to be honest with you.
The picture?
Yeah.
Would you like me to explain it?
Yes, actually.
Two people are going mouth to mouth, and one person's holding the other person and being the stronger of the two in going mouth to mouth. Except the one who is being the stronger one is shown with skin that's completely transparent,
Oh, okay.
which now completely alters it because you're just like, hey, what, huh? Hey, yo,
I mean,
whoa.
that's what I thought I was looking at.
That is what you're looking at, and it turns something that's perfectly fine under all circumstances, almost all circumstances, into a, hey, yo, why did you send this to me? And that was, when I went on Twitter the other day, that was the very first article I saw.
Wow.
No, not with yourself, with your partner. And it wasn't making out, it was just kissing. You're just kissing. That's it. That's all. Except this is shown in a way that where the skin is
It's unnerving.
not there.
I mean, I could put it on screen if y'all want to see it.
I'd rather not. That might get you demonetized.
Really?
Yes.
It's just a bunch of muscle and tissue.
That might get you demonetized.
Like, if you ever been to a science class and you see that human body dummy, not the skeleton, but the one that actually has your internal organs. That's what it looks like. It's just at first I'm like, the fuck am I looking at?
The fuck am I looking at?
I'll put it up for 5 seconds. If YouTube is going to demonetize me for 5 seconds of a science project, then have at it. That's what I seen. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, there's really nothing that serious. But obviously,
Just unnerving and creepy and ayo. Ooh, hey, wandering trader. Do you get to live?
he does.
You have nautilus shells for sale. You do get to live. Ooh, and you have melon seeds too. You 100% get to live. I have no problem letting a wandering trader live when they have nautilus shells. Disturb my life, but you have something good? Brr.
I need to put this in mod chat if it's not already there. That's pretty important.
Oh. And suddenly I tune into mod chat.
And post.
Oh, I've already taken care of that.
Oh, nice.
100%. Got an achievement. 100 messages.
I love it when mods are responsible. You love to see it. Okay, I think I managed the mischief. I should be finishing this level. I don't know why I'm looking at my damn... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have 11. Do you need a 12? Or you're gonna fill in?
No, I have 12.
Did I miscount?
You did.
I had 11.
No.
Who am I missing?
Let's see. I have to do this. Alright.
Yeah, I only see 11 names unless this guy, you're letting him come through.
Okay, I got Thomas, Claire, Snow, Towels, Twisted, James, Mr. Coconut, Iceberg, Red Raven, Trainer Mystic, Little Tiger, and Freaky Forest.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you should read the comments that come right after that the one that say.
I read what he said, but I didn't know you confirmed him. All right, cool. I'm here for it.
If people drop out, they drop out. I am not going to truly concern myself. If I have people who would like to join on last minute, well, you know what? That's what your mods are for. That's what their mods are for. That's what a lot of people are for. But no one should be on stand. I find it distasteful to tell a streamer who has, content and plans of their own on one of the prime streaming days of the week saying, hey, could you keep yourself available in case we have someone who wants
Yeah, it's
to
kind of wild.
drop out. I'm like, no. But a moderator, I have no problem telling that to a moderator because a moderator, they're probably going to be there anyway. And they just be like, hey, mods, I need a slot to fill. Any of you would like to join us to fill a slot? If not, that's cool. But we kind of would like to have a 12th slot. Any takers? Sure. There you go.
Alright, let's upload this son of a bitch. No, I didn't see
It's okay.
his name.
I'm being
Fishy.
stupid.
No, I didn't see the 12th name in the initial post. So I was like, huh? But that's cool. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Jesus Christ. This should be the final boss shit. They should have something like this in Dungeon Maker where you gotta throw arrows through a hole to unlock some shit. Jesus. Sounds like something that's already in Dungeon Maker. I'll be frank. I didn't invest in as much time as I would have liked to in Dungeon Maker. If there is something like that already, that's awesome. What's up, D? I'm trying to clear this level so I can get the fuck out of here. I was supposed to play the levels that were made last week, but that ain't happening. Jesus Christ. Why'd I make this shit so hard? Okay. We might make it. Oh, why did I do that? Fuck. Alright. It's fucking 8:15. The latest I can stay is 9. So,
Table it and put the stuff up onto another day.
yeah.
Whereas I'm trying to counsel this kid.
What happened?
And I do mean kid. Because he made this Discord server, worked really hard on it, put it under review, or put it on Discord to try to get it popping, and his thing's been under review for a month. I'm trying to tell him, you can't let something like that eat you, or you can't let something like that get to you, because stuff like that happens. And I don't mean happens like once in a while, I mean it happens all the time. Like, it only gets worse as you get older. You gotta learn how to deal with it. Because you could spend hundreds of hours in a project and
No one gives a fuck.
No one cares. Berg, how many streams have you done where you got less than 20 views for hours worth of work? How many of those views were your, you and your bot?
Me and my personal account.
Yeah. Oh. Yes, I think the answer is.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's just like you deal with it. Like, there are thousands of YouTubers who will make videos, put work into them, put good work into them, get nothing. Do everything right, still get nothing. Just can't let it get to you.
Yeah.
It's discouraging, but it's a thing.
I did not like my shit. It happens. More often than people would want to admit. But it happens.
The guy is actually starting to come up with conspiracy theories as to why it's not approved and things, and I'm actually shooting them down pretty hard, saying, all right, so they got a server they've never seen before wanting a proof. Okay. So they let it pending for months. Oh, it's gotta be for this reason, right? Gotta be for that reason. So, why let it pend and not, just deny it? I don't know. Exactly, it doesn't make sense. If you found fault, you deny. That's how these things work, because they don't want to spend brain power or anything on it. And if there's hundreds of others with the same problem, guess what? Probably not just you. Well, it's gotta be for a reason. I'm pretty sure that your server has nothing in common with Minecraft roleplay. Yeah, it's a problem on their end, not yours. You can't worry about it. Because, like I said, there's gonna be other things. Other flipperness that happens that you just gotta deal with. I suddenly remember that people who are young like to think they know the world and argue and everything. And
I know the world lie. You can't tell me.
Yeah. You do know the world. What am I talking about? I just revolve around logic and this makes sense. Of course, you'd know how it works better than me.
You don't know. You don't have a clue.
Oh, I'm pretty sure, little tiger, if people found out you were streaming, your stream would be very popular. You just need to find the right game to play. And people would catch on pretty quickly.
Yep. I wouldn't fear the algorithm. I would just do as much studying, like watch other YouTubers. There's a specific one named Senpai Gaming who likes to give. It used to be called Alpha Gaming, but he rebranded. But he likes to give tips for people to like improve their streams. So watch people like that. Iterate. If something doesn't work in one stream, you make a note of it and try to improve upon it. The setup that I have currently on my like the rig and all the monitors and stuff, that came with time. It's like, oh, I needed. I started with one netbook and I have a desktop with 4 monitors. So it's like, as you do it, there are things that you just need to have.
Feel like doing a viewer level?
No, I am not going to be doing viewer levels. I'm going to clear this and I'm going to get the hell
Sorry,
out of here.
2AZ. I'll put your level into the Discord, but Berg is not doing viewer levels today.
No, he is not. He is going to clear this last checkpoint and go home. Well, I am home. Go to sleep. Finish eating dinner that I've been trying to eat while streaming, and then go to bed.
Or Lemon can beat me to it. Thank you, Lemon.
Oh, that kind of sucks. You don't have the sword if you die there. But you can't
Now,
really die in this room.
You mean you can't die in this room?
I mean, you can, but like, enemies aren't gonna kill you. Enemies can't kill you, but well, what I'm saying, it's not that big of a deal. You not having the link sword, because you're gonna get it right back. Anyway. Oh, come on.
part of why I like using logic. You'd be so surprised at how hard it is to argue against logic.
It really is.
I mean, the quote unquote this thing makes sense quote. That's almost as good, but it's still not as good as logic. The only problem I have is they changed logic recently in the United States. They changed, what is it called? What is it called? They use Common Core in mathematics now.
The fuck is Common Core? I feel like I heard that thing before.
Alright, so let me give you a quick math question. Alright? Very, very easy. 3x equals 9. Solve for x.
3x equals 9. That should be, x should be 3.
Okay. Out of 10 points, you just got 8.
Huh?
Or x should be 3? Yeah, you'd get 8 out of 10 just for doing what you just did.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because you didn't write out each word.
Oh.
Each word one by one, and you didn't write out, alright, starting with the 3x, you divide the 3 by the 3, resulting in a 1x, canceling the 3 out, and then you divide the 9, what you did to the one side of the equal side, you do to the other. So 9 divided by 3 would equal 3, and you're left with x equals 3. Then you check it into the problem by doing, does 3 times 3 equal 9? That checks out to be a true statement. 9 would equal 9 after that. So yes, that is a true statement. So therefore, the value of x in that equation is 3. Because you did not physically write out each word, you get docked points.
You know what I'm gonna say to that, right?
That the entire country is now doing this, and you will get docked points. You and your children now get docked points because you failed to use English in your math class. Oh, what's that? You couldn't spell right? Docked points. What? Yeah, you can't English well? Docked points.
Yeah, you know what I gotta say about that, right?
That is beyond trash.
Man, you don't knock it the fuck off. I gave you the right answer.
Dock points. Sorry. Nationwide curriculum. Sucks to be you. They do it to... Yeah, they do it to, quote-unquote, compete with the other countries, with the ever-increasing difficulty in competing with other countries like South Korea. And their students who are getting better and better at, outperforming American students in every academic. So that's their answer.
Having them write out pointless things that, like Little Tiger said, I did it in my head. I don't need to write it.
Yeah. And you'd get dock points for it. And that's not all. It's not just math. Pretty much any academic or any main academic is now combining elements from other academics, and that's their solution. When I looked at that, at first I was like, yo, that's stupid. And then I rolled it in my head and said, oh, that's not actually the problem. The problem is you guys are trying to find a solution to a problem that you caused and you don't want to fix it. What's the problem, you might ask? Well, dear children, that's easy. The problem is, how many states have reduced education budgets? How many schools have an ever-increasing number of class sizes versus teachers? How many teachers are overworked beyond all rhyme and reason and can't do the alone time with the students that they need to do to be able to get the point across?
Talk to him.
Uh, and you want to decrease their budgets and increase their workloads and increase their class sizes. So, you want to do that, and oh well, yeah, that's a problem, but that's not going to. I'm pretty sure that if you know, reduced class size, hired some more teachers, gave them some better books and stuff, and some more tools to be able to do more, interesting time to deal with the students with the different learning patterns that other students have, because no two students learn the same. Well, they should just learn. Yeah, you're having like that. No. Spend some more money. Where are you going to get the money? How about the money you took from the budget in the first place? Well, it's already taken out. How are we going to get it back? That's for you to decide. No, they were going to do this instead. Yeah, and your solution is, so your test is math. Do they know math? Sure, they probably know math very well. Better, they probably even know it better than the teacher. But because they can't spell for beans or they have a penmanship problem, you are not. They are no longer. They now quote unquote failed math because they don't know how to write or they don't know how to write English. Well, they should learn how to write. Not their problem. What about the history? You should be using the math in the history. What if they're not good at math? How many people aren't good at math? And now you're going to say that they're bad at history because they suck at math? That's not what a test is supposed to do. A test is very specifically supposed to test you on the one thing it tests you on. Like, for example, a certification for for electrical engineering is going to test you on, hey, how well do you know this wiring? Do you know how to make it? Or do you know how to make it? Do you know what the twisted pairs are? Do you know what the various grades of copper are? Do you know what kind of insulation you need for the wires? Or what's the minimum insulation you need for the wires? What is an ohm? There are things like that you would include in said testing for electrical engineering, and that should just be the very, very basics. So you suddenly want, hey, let's include history in this. Wait, what? Why are we including? Hey, so for your electrical engineer, who invented the copper wire? What does that have anything to do? I want to see if you know this. What does that have anything to do with me doing my job? I don't care who learned that or who knew this. Well, then I guess I'm going to talk you points. I know this better than you. I taught you how to do this. What's the problem? I'm still talking you points because you couldn't tell me who invented the copper wire.
That's crazy. I thought school was bad when I was coming up. If they gotta really deal with that, that's crazy.
Yo, Cam Dog, how are you?
Cam Dog was good. So, I finished my level. I finally uploaded it.
Congratulations. Now go to bed. Ray, go to bed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any viewer levels. If any of you have a viewer level, we'll do it next time. Um, School's trash. If I do have kids, I'm gonna have to
Oh, they make you do it in homeschool too.
homeschool.
Yeah. You remember Jazzy? She says she has to do that in her homeschool.
That sounds trash.
Yeah. Pure, unadulterated trash. You want to mess up your kids with. I mean, they'll learn it. Sure, kids will learn pretty quickly. We adults are the ones who have real problems with it. But I have a problem with the fact that you're giving a test on mathematics to see how well they know math, and you want to include history and English in your math. Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't make sense.
How does that test your math? Well, if you don't know it, then you should just get good. Study harder. How does that test your math? If they fail, they now suck at math more. Or if they got the question wrong because they suck at history, like, brains don't work like that. People specialize for reasons. Well, it's to compete with others. I don't care. You test on your specific topics. You don't blend the topics together unless it's a generalized course. Well, that's what we're doing. Then why even have these courses at all? Let's just go back to kindergarten where the one teacher teaches everything. Well, maybe that's not such a bad idea for 12th grade. Are effing R words.
Low key, some people in 12th grade were moving like kindergartners, so that might not be such a bad idea.
Yeah, I had to catch myself. I almost said the R word.
I mean, you could probably say it here and nothing will happen to you, but I understand.
Like those decision makers, those policy
I mean,
makers. They
that,
come up with some horrible
that is
ideas.
that is the appropriate word for them. I'll say it for you if you want. I don't care. Like, y'all, anyone who knows me by now knows I don't play that hating a group for a classification type shit.
See, there. Lemon just said it. Though, from what I heard, this isn't just about writing the answer. It also applies with the little things. Like if you're doing a math class and you have to explain who made the concept of zero.
All right, so
What? Who cares?
I was gonna be like, it's a little interesting, like, because like it is.
Interesting as tidbit, yes, but you're gonna make me take a test on that.
That's the problem. The tidbit part of it is cool. It's like, yeah, who made zero? What is that concept? That's cool, but that shouldn't
It's an
be.
interesting 2 to 5 minute discussion in a quick class when you're looking for some time to kill. Sure, that'd be great, especially when it's relevant. But I'd be all for it. But now you're gonna make me test, and I get deducted points. Like if you're gonna, like, here's what I do. I'd include that in a lecture and then include it as a bonus question on a test. And if you
Yeah,
got it right, bonus points for you. Hey, look at you getting 110% on your 10 point, or 11 points on your 10-point quiz. Way to go, remembering that little tidbit.
that
Special brownie point for you.
that's actually, now that you say that, a proper solution for all these extra questions they're introducing. Instead of penalizing someone, give them an incentive to want to study the shit by getting extra points. So in case they miss something core, if they get the bonus question that's a little harder, it kind of makes up for their deficiency.
TLDR. I understand it's about writing the answer, but you shouldn't fail a math class just because you forgot why they drowned someone for making a triangle. Yeah.
I'm sure that made, yeah.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
I'm 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 sure that happened.
Or the history of why compasses exist. What?
What's up, Claire? You like to work with kids, but I don't want to have kids. Well, I don't think I'm having kids.
If that's what they have to grow up learning,
Not
a
even
messed up system,
not even
I'd rather see the entire world collapse. Go ahead.
No, I was saying not just because of the Common Core shit. I was talking about me personally. I don't see it happening.
You need to find a willing victim first, Berg.
I know, right?
The hooker down the street, what's her name? Does it matter?
Candace.
Oh, Well, you and her. Here's $100. Go have a little fun.
It's 150.
Make sure to pay. Make sure to pay your child support, or I'm gonna turn you into Cosmo. Speaking
See,
of
see, I
which,
see. I never believed in child support. Like, you have a kid, that's it. Like, how you gonna leave your kid? That's crazy. I don't care how bad your significant other is. That's your kid. He needs you and her.
how many pump and dumps are there in Super Mario Maker?
Yes.
Yes. There you go. There's your answer for why child support needs to be a thing.
No, no, I get why it needs to be a thing. I'm talking about the people who abandon their kids. They're trash. I have zero respect for people who leave their kids willingly. Like, if the court forces you to give up custody, that's a different thing. But like someone who just says, "Oh, you're pregnant? I'm out." Yeah, fuck that guy.
Some people don't want the responsibility and then fail to understand that child support really is a thing
Mm-hmm.
and haunts you. And then there are some people who abuse said system, but there are always going to be bad cases. When you have public assistance and people giving money to others, you will have people who will find ways to abuse said system.
Yep.
You want proof? Look at the hobos down the street begging for handouts. How many of them are legit? How many of them are complete and total scammers?
You don't know.
I know of one person who's been at the corner for over 4 years now. He got clever and got himself a little sling for his arm. I legit pulled out of the parking lot of my grocery store and was driving to the intersection where the light was, just right to leave the grocery store. I had to stop at the crosswalk because I saw some guy crossing the street at 9:30 at night. He crossed the street, walked right up to the little island that's separating the inward from the outward traffic, and he picked up a sign that was waiting for him and said, "Homeless, please help." It's just like, what? You look like you just took a shower. I'm homeless. I'm just gonna drive away. Because if I don't, I'm gonna hit you with my car.
No, homeless. Please help.
Yeah, I'll help you. I'll help you find. I hope the next life treats you better than this one. Because in this one, I might be guilty of a few crimes here in a few minutes. They may or may not involve vehicles. They may or may not involve you.
No.
I dislike it when people try to scam other people. I just... because they're too lazy. Oh no, I'm not lazy. I legitimately can't find work. You haven't even tried. Ever since I read that book, which you guys will hear in a couple of days here. Um, um, yeah, I've taken a much different light on laziness and finding work. I understand that there are needy. I understand that there are people who legitimately can't. I also know laziness is a thing. I didn't want to. You obviously ain't trying hard enough. It's a competitive world. If you don't compete, you starve. Like, this is... it sucks, but this is how it is. And until it changes, this is what you have to do, or you starve. Okay? You want to starve? No? Then do it.
You can be as
Suck
pragmatic
it up.
and progressive as you want, but unless you're affecting change, this system is the system you're gonna have to deal with. I don't like it. I wish that I could keep streaming. Like, I finished my level. Let's do some viewer levels.
By the way, raid. Let's raid. Let's raid. We've been ranting for 15 minutes.
No,
Raid.
9 o'clock is when I'm leaving, but we are gonna. I just want to get this point off. So, Yeah, I wanted to keep going and do some viewer levels, even do some of the 12 item challenge levels that were submitted already. But clearly, the time doesn't exist for that. I play one level, I'll probably be here till 9:30, 10 o'clock because I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna beat this. I already know myself, so I'm like, let me just check the level, upload it, shoot the shit for a bit, try to eat some of this dinner, and because I already know what time it is. I have to go to work. I don't like going to work, but until this can pay bills, gotta go to
If it
work.
ever does.
If it ever does.
I'm I'm inclined to believe that this is not going to pay bills for a good couple of years.
Probably not.
Despite the investments you placed into it, I think it's still going to need a couple years to bake.
But aside from that,
Like there's another pragmatic solution. Like why you shouldn't get depressed over these things. How long has Berg been doing Thunder Pals?
well, like 7 years. Although I haven't been doing everything I should be doing.
Even if you were, do you think it'd really matter?
It might. But then also the landscape of YouTube and content creating in general always changes. So what worked 5 years ago is not going to work now, or may work but have to have slight tweaks to it. So it is what it is. But I think we said all we're going to say on this topic. So
Yep.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, and you got raided by Twisted J.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Your man's Twisted J has raided me. Dum, 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 dum. Welcome, Raiders, to the Thunder Palace. We appreciate you. I thank you for coming through. I love it. What's up, Twisted J, Cloudy the Wolf? Who else is here? That looks like that's it. Twisted said Barry has a Mario Maker. I was doing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on PS4. Stream went pretty good. That's good to hear. I'm happy that you had a good time. This was supposed to be the 12 item challenge submissions stream where I would play everyone's levels, but I didn't finish my level, so I thought I'd do a quick clear check and be good. But there was parts of my level that was a little tough to get through, at least for me. So I had to tweak things, and it ended up taking much longer than I would have liked. So I'm probably gonna table the results for next week, and either move submissions to bi-weekly or monthly. I'm not entirely sure yet. I think I like bi-weekly a little bit more than monthly, but we'll see what happens. I gotta gauge when we do the selection next time, how many people are interested in making a level. Cloudy says, I love how I'm usually first from the raid. Jamie said, I just did a test and I'm fucking poop, so I'm gonna wind down because God knows my mental health needs it. That's a fact. We're actually gonna wind down here as well. We're gonna go on a raid ourselves. I was just about to hit the credits key when you.
Oh. I just thought of something horrible. What if in our class they make you take the history of who made what was episode 325 of One Piece about?
Bro, I love
Who
One
wrote
Piece.
it? What characters were involved? And what was the outcome of it?
Bro, I love One Piece to death, and even I don't know the answer.
And I'm suddenly thinking, that's history. That's art related. That people might be interested in. And I could actually see it being tossed in an art class because the art teacher decided to talk about anime. Be like, oh yeah, so this is the kind of art style that they use in Japanese culture. By the way, did you know about these One Piece series?
What's really gonna suck is the people who still haven't tried to watch it yet because they think it's too long. It's a good thing the live action is good. That could be your last saving throw to get into the series if you really want to. I think some people just say it's too long as a crutch. They want to be nice. They don't want to say no. I don't want to watch it. Oh, it's too long. It's too many episodes. I'll think about it, bro. I'm telling you, if you really want to give it a chance, give it a chance. Watch the live action. If you like the live action, you're gonna love the anime and the manga. Anime kind of got pacing problems here and there, but what are you gonna do? But it is worth your time. There are so many moments in that story that is just crazy. Like, I'm not gonna say any due to spoilers, especially now that a live action is out in a potential season 2. I could be this stuff is like 20 years old, 25 years old. But I could be spoiling people for season 2 if I talk about it. So I'm not gonna say nothing, but it is so good, man. It's so good. I don't. Besides maybe JoJo, I don't feel this way about another story. Like, One Piece and JoJo got some really crazy stuff, but I think, at least in my opinion, I think One Piece out crazies JoJo. Not by too much, but a significant amount. You need to watch that shit. Or read it. Reading it is actually quicker than watching it. You can burn through the chapters like nothing. Watching it takes a lot of time commitment. But let me get off of my One Piece soapbox because I could go on. I could do a whole stream talking about this shit. That's how much I love this fucking show. I could do several streams. It could be a series. But I need to end, so I'm gonna roll credits. That's not bad timing. I'm happy you rated it. Any visitor for any duration of time is welcome. But that was a stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Whether live on the recap, you've been chilling with the Thunder Pals. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Thunder Pals YouTube channel for more Super Mario Maker 2 and other things gaming. If you wish to be notified whenever we post to go live, smash that bell, smash the social medias, join the Discord, pick up all the names on the screen right now, because without them we wouldn't be here. As well as all you other Thunderheads, whether you've been here from minute 1 or minute now, your continued support is deeply appreciated. Programming note, I'm probably gonna be deathly tired tomorrow, but I think his name is David, but we call him Mod. But I didn't want to just say Mod and Amane want to do some things. But Mod and Amane want to do some things in Pokemon tomorrow, and they don't necessarily need me. But I'll see how I feel. If I'm not too tired, I'll do a Pokemon stream. I think they want to get a shiny Munchlax and the new DLC for Scarlet and Violet. if I don't do that, I'm still gonna do some Pokemon stuff on Wednesday. Um, we're gonna try to make a VGC team. Spencer gave me the spreadsheet. He made the team in Showdown. I just gotta convert the mounts I have in my game to what he gave me in Showdown. Hopefully, I'll have everything. If not, we'll do some raids so I can get everything. Um, Thursday is probably another day where I'm not gonna be here. Friday, we might do another F-Zero stream because I was really feeling that. We'll see. Because the intent last time was to kind of do a medley where it was F-Zero 99 and Mario Kart 8, but I decided to just do straight F-Zero so I can actually like get a feel for the game. It's pretty good, so we might do that again. Saturday should be Jackbox. I don't know if I'm gonna do a second game. Maybe Minecraft because I do need to get back on it. I've been slacking. Sunday should be the podcast, but we had some timing issues because we wanted to do some Street Fighter stuff, and I was cool with it. Like that was chill, but then I was kind of like tired after doing all of that, so I didn't really want to do anything else. I went to bed almost immediately after that stream. I was fucking tired as fuck. But we'll see what happens. If it ain't gonna be the podcast, it'll probably be some more Street Fighter stuff because Sunday seems to be the day where stuff for that pops off for some reason. So we'll see. There was a stream schedule, but I have to redo it because some parameters have changed. And plus we're doing all this Mario Maker stuff, so Mario Maker's probably gonna go back to Monday, Pokemon Wednesday, some type of mass multiplayer thing for Friday. Like it'll still be Freestyle Friday, but it's gonna be stuff like Fall Guys, F-Zero, Mario Kart. I think that's like the best thing, or even Jackbox. There's probably a Splatfest around the corner, so you'll probably see a Jackbox on Friday again pretty soon. That's the thing. Splatfest is going to be kind of affected by this whole new paradigm shift because I can't really play them on Friday, and I won't be really able to play them on Sunday, so I have to go all in on that Saturday. But we'll see what happens. Let's go on a raid. Oh, and big up to Dai and Twisted J for their raids. It is much appreciated. I think a lot of the people from Dev already clicked off, but I'm happy to just see people come through regardless. I see Pegasus Angel on. That's probably where I'm going. It's very likely where I'm going. Damn, we should have asked her to be on the fucking Mario Kart shit. She's always willing to hang with us. There's a lot of people, but I kind of set my mind on Peg, so we're gonna do that. Speaking of the devil, I was talking about Splatfest. She's playing Splatoon. I'm about to give you the link in a sec. You're gonna lurk and make food? Well, hopefully you can help with the raid before you make your food. Let me know when you're in position. As soon as I hear someone's in position, I will move. Okay. Launch the bomb! The before work stream. We don't really do Smash anymore, but sure. We did do a mega collab for it recently, so I guess it counts. But I'm gonna give homegirl a mute, and I'm gonna give y'all the salute. But most importantly, you guys have a good one. Thunderpals out.